Just a quick visual. Threw a cow induction hood on it real quick. Had an extra one laying around. I really think I'm gonna go with the Pro Stars on this one. I think that's my plan. So I need to order some 5-lug Ranger rotors for the front. In order to do that, you've got to kind of tweak the calipers a little bit because the radius is 1/8 of an inch bigger than the Mustang rotors. I think they're 10.28 or something like that. I know which is a 1/4 inch bigger, but you know, we figure 1/8 inch on the radius, 1/4 inch on the diameter. So you'll have to clearance the caliper just a little bit. I've done that before and used the Mustang bearings on it. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and order the rotors and a gas tank, because that's what's coming out of the gas tank, dripping right out of it. That right, buddy? Crazy, ain't it, Jax? You my boy. Hey, Axel, he's my boy. All right, so I've got 2 of these front wheels. They're 15x4s. I'm gonna go ahead and order the back 8-inch rims. I got these fairly cheap. I got about $100 in them, so they are kind of dingy. I think they'll polish, but the reality of it is the back ones are just gonna look better than the front ones for about a year, and then the front and the back's gonna look pretty bad. So I'm gonna see if I got some front tires to throw on these, and if I don't, I'll have to order some 165/85s or whatever they are, and go from there. But I think I have another set of them. So as it turns out, I have a set of 165R 80s, whatever they are, and I have 2 sets of 265 50s. That's what I like to run on these cars. And I just got to order some 8-inch wheels for the back. I run a 4.5-inch back spacing. A lot of people don't like that. They say it sticks out too far. Well, I'm glad you don't like it. Leaves more for me. So I'm gonna get the rotors ordered, the back wheels ordered, the gas tank ordered, door handles, door pin bushings and pins. Somebody has welded one of the pins on the on the driver's side, so that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting getting that out. I'm not really sure how I'm going to fix that. That's going to be hard without, you know, completely ruining it. My dog's really wanting in, but I just need a break from him for a minute. But we're making some progress. I'm gonna go start taking the engine loose, but I need to fix a flooring up there. That way I can work outside, and it keeps the mud, the worms, the snakes, and everything. If I look underneath of it, I'll be able to tell real easy if there's something on the ground. And I just need something fairly rigid for some jack stands. I'm probably gonna take 4 jack stands and weld a square on the bottom of them. That way they don't dig into my mats, and they're less likely to turn over. If anything, they'll scoot, versus if they get traction, they can rock back on 2 legs if something goes wrong or something moves or whatever. Sometimes your jack won't roll, and then it'll, you know, tip the stands. So I'm gonna probably tack weld a flat piece of steel on the bottom of 4 jack stands. That way I can use it outside. So, but let's keep going. All right, that's it for the night. But I've got these, man, these things weigh a lot. 4x6 foot pads. That one got broke somehow. I need to get a few more. I had 3, and I looked forever for the 3rd one and realized that Miley is using it for a ramp. I got an aluminum ramp at the house, and she uses that to get up and on the porch because she's getting older. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress today. Motor is for the most part, I've unhooked everything. Alternator's unhooked. I got to unhook the power steering pump, but all the electrical connections are hooked, which takes no time. Throttle cable's unhooked. Yeah. But I'm gonna kind of stay at it. I'm gonna hopefully by next weekend we'll have some more stuff to work with. I'll try to get the front two wheels polished up and get some front tires mounted on them. I'm gonna get the rear tires inside and get them ready. We're just waiting on the two back rims to show up. And I brought some rear ends around, but now this one has 355s in it. I paid, I think 150 maybe for this, 125 or 150 bucks. I paid 300 for this rear end. I mean, it's all new. It's got 31 spline axles with it. They're in the shop. They were in a box of Moser 31 spline axles. So I brought out a V8 fuel line. I am going to carburet this car, and then I'll just run the stock fuel lines up to a regulator with a return line and regulate it down to 7 psi for the carburetor. So that way, the only thing I have to do is wire the pump to where when I turn the key on, it's hot all the time. So no big deal. But that's the plan. Like I said, I'm trying to do this as cheap as possible. Tank has been ordered. Rotors have been ordered. Wheels have been ordered. Door handles have been ordered. Door pins and bushings have been ordered. I got the V8, the 7.5 to 8.8 conversion brake lines. So I'm going to run stainless steel lines all the way up to the firewall. So I have all new brake lines. Then the fuel lines can go on, and then she'll be ready for subframe connectors. I put subframe connectors on absolutely every Mustang that I own. And I'll probably put the Torx box reinforcements on it. I mean, I don't know why. This will never need it, but you know, we'll give it a shot anyway. Excuse me. But then later night, getting ready to polish up these front wheels. My rear wheels should be in tomorrow. We'll see. We got several things in today. Got the rear drums. And man, I definitely got shorted some stuff. I mean, I'm not going to say this happens a lot with the LMR, but said it was all in one package. Maybe I'm still waiting on some, but my stainless steel brake lines for the V8 conversion for the drum 8.8 didn't show, but I got the brake lines, brake line bracket, door handles are in, door pin bushing kit's in, the roller pins are in, door handles, if I didn't already say that, that's in. If you're wondering what I'm messing with, is these are just cheap knockoff front wheels. Polish them out. Alright, get that fella polished up, mounted. She's pretty dingy too. Went ahead and ordered some buffing wheels because these have had to lick. They might get through and polish that one. I don't know. We'll try again tomorrow. But it's been kind of rough. It's taken a lot to do it. What's up, YouTube? Getting ready to put some parts up. My shocks and struts have come in. Stainless steel brake line showed up today for the blue car. This weird desire to get started on this thing. I don't know what my problem is, so we're sticking with blue. I ain't really got a good name for him yet. I'm thinking budget blue or something like that, or beater blue, or I don't know. Got to come up with some kind of name for him. But also, I think I can put a 89 model GM 1500 Chevy pickup truck fuel pump in there. It also has 12 to 15 pounds or something like that. 12 to 16 pounds or fuel pressure. And just put a regulator on this thing. It's gonna work fine. Fuel tank is in. Drums are in. Wheels are in. Everything's in. Now I just need to get this thing up in the air and start working on it. Rear end's gonna be first. I'm gonna pull it out, get the one with the 355s put together, get it slid back under there. When I get the rear end out though, I'm gonna switch out the fuel line. A full set of V8 lines here. Compliments of Jansen for letting me have those. So let me get rolling. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Like I said before, I'm gonna do this whole build outside on the ground, on the grass. No concrete. Facebook Marketplace. I bought 4 of these mats. They are like 6 foot 4 inches wide, about 10 foot long. I bought 4 of them. Now one is like 5 foot by 9 feet. Wash the top of these mats because these were in horse stalls, and that's not dirt. There it is. 100%. I believe these are the original rotors when the car was new at that Right Jacks. It definitely looks new. So there it looks original. OEM, baby, OEM. Somebody got a little carried away whenever I think they put the caliper on first and then decided to put the brake line on. I don't know. We're changing all that. Now this strut tower here, this one looks pretty good. Looks good on the other side too. But the passenger side looks horrible. So right now I'm actually trying to condense some things. So I'm going to get the motor out of this thing. And I will probably actually set a V8 and a 5-speed down in here just to make more room in the shop. Right, guys, I can't say enough good stuff about this. Now I did the other side over here, and I haven't even touched this side yet. Now I did spray these. You can see they're bad. I sprayed these night before last, and maybe last night. Now I'll probably make myself look like a fool. Nope. Come right loose. So these have soaked for 2 days. Done. Now that's pretty impressive. This car is set for 20 years, 15 or 20 years, because the fella that I bought it off of, off Marketplace, said the guy that originally sold it to the people that had it before him, apparently this guy bought some land and this car was sitting on the land. It was abandoned, but it was pretty easy to get a title and stuff for it. Said the guy sold the car to him 20 years ago and couldn't believe it still looked as good as it did. Well, it didn't look too good. But this is a real testament to the Kroll oil. You know, it's worked amazing. I buy it by the case. It is expensive. It is expensive. I mean, a bottle of this, depending on who you buy it off, where you get it, what size, it's going to range anywhere from 18 to 28 to 30 bucks a can. But I'm going to tell you something. Now, I've used over half of this can right here on this car in the past 2 days. It's almost out. And if that can right there, I think roughly costs 18 or 20 bucks. Small can. I don't care if I use the whole can. I don't care if I use 2 cans. If it can make my life easier getting this apart, then yes, sir. That's what I'm going to use. So hopefully the control arm bolts come off good, or the strut bolts come out pretty good. Hopefully it all comes apart pretty good. Looks like we got one new rotor over here. The other one over there is super thin. Brake job's definitely been done on this thing at some point. So unfortunately, these brake shoes they're brand new, or the brake pads are brand new. They are no good because I have saturated them with this Kroll, because I still got a few things to get off here. All right, guys, got the I put the 5-lug Ranger rotors on this thing. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all's gonna be, why you keep the 10-inch brakes? Well, they'll stop the car just fine. I mean, they run 10-inch brakes all the way up to 86, and they stopped them, you know, what I consider just fine. These cars wasn't that fast. We got the front wheels on. Getting ready to pull the drive shaft loose, or at least get the bolts loose on it. And I think we're going to get rained out, so I probably won't be able to work on it for another week or so. Uh-oh, the headlamp is quitting. And I will show you this headlamp. It's a must. It's an absolute must if you're going to work outside and work in the dark. So this is the headlamp I'm speaking about. Milwaukee. Charges. Super bright. Just, you know, turned on. It's got several different settings. Absolutely a must for working outside. We got a few of these. Haven't wore one out yet, but this is a newer one, just sometimes they last about 2 hours. So I keep one charged. Well, I hope you're enjoying it this far. Still plugging along. So still got a lot more videos to come.